What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Rebuilds. Where did we leave off last episode? Oh yeah, we cut up a bunch of stuff on that last episode. 19 minutes long too, just cutting. So in today's episode it's going to be a lot shorter. We're going to be fixing a lot of the stuff that we cut off and doing a lot more bending and just reworking some stuff. Also got the seat installed and the steering and all of it's moving around, so it's a cool episode, guys. So hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for the whole thing, and I'll catch you guys at the end. We're going to remove the engine and start cutting off the back axle. As you can tell, I trimmed them down and I notched them out so they fit on the body really well. I bought some more gas for the welder. I'm gonna go ahead and hook that up and start tacking these on and make sure everything lines up good. Tight squeeze, but everything is fitting on right. The tire can be moved up a little bit. It's just rolling back. But yeah, that all fits in there. Everything is fitting nicely. My only problem is I'm gonna have to bend this out again and probably line up the neck right here. Because if I do it here, that would mean the steering's gonna be like right here, like right over the middle of it. And that's just gonna be really awkward, especially if my seat has to be like right here. It needs to be close up as possible so I'm not like wheeling it or anything. So I'm gonna take all this off, work on bending that back, and then I can start welding the neck on and hopefully get this thing rolling by the end of the day. I just got it tacked on in place. I'm gonna throw the forks on to make sure everything lines up right, or at least like eye line looks good. And then I'm gonna weld it up fully. I gotta clean up a lot of that because I didn't really grind it very well. That's why I'm holding it so far away so you don't see it. But it's gonna hold, I'm sure of it. And I'm gonna put an extra brace in there too, just to be sure. Man, this place is a mess. I got it all welded up. It all worked out really well. I put the fork on there and tested it out, and it's not going anywhere. I'm going to add another brace like right here just to hold everything together, just to be sure. Also gonna clean up all this old stuff. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the forks. I measured it out. I'm gonna lower it 3.5 inches. And I'm gonna cut it right here. And I'm gonna try to remake these It looks like they just put it in a vise and tightened it and then drilled a hole. So I'm gonna try that. Hopefully it works. If not, then I can just cut it out a little bit and then get a collar for it and weld it all on. I was gonna say sew it on. Weld it all on if that doesn't work, but hopefully this works. We interrupt this video to go to a word from our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding, I don't have a sponsor. I actually lost a couple videos of footage, and what happened in them is the back wheel was touching right here. I didn't measure this right or didn't get the angle right, so I had to go ahead and add on a little bracket right here to extend the front wheel out a little bit. So I'm just letting you guys know that's what happened, and I didn't mean to skip a bunch of stuff, but I just lost the footage, so that's what happened. And yeah, let's just continue on with the video. I'll have to show you in the morning. It is very tight. I'm probably gonna have to notch out the headlight bucket a little bit. Probably, I think I could probably just cut this out right here and then flip it. Because I mean, a whole headlight assembly is not going back in there. Just like the glass part, and I might put like a little 12-volt battery in there just to make it light up. I think that'd be pretty cool. The back, I have a little extra like lip right here. I can probably bang it in a little bit. Same thing with the front too. And that will stop it from rubbing, or it should. But yeah, it looks really good. It is not much room to play though. I could have moved the back tire up a little bit more, and I probably should have. But, oh well, I'm not cutting that back off. You can see, you can't really see much. But yeah, it's barely fitting, but I think I can trim up some of the extra metal I have underneath there, and then I'm gonna notch out the headlight bucket in there, so it should all fit, because I'm not gonna be using all of that. I mean, yeah, I can probably notch out this part right here and put another piece of metal over it, because I got some work to do in there anyway. So next step is I probably should figure out how I'm going to attach the body to the frame. I want to make it so it's like removable, like fairly easy, maybe like held in with pins or something. So I was thinking of going off like right here and welding a bracket on the inside of the fender, so I can put like a pin in right here. Same thing on the other side, and then up top, maybe have one somewhere right here. I don't know, I don't think I can put one in the front anywhere, so this one needs to be pretty sturdy. Yeah, like have one kind of up here, just weld it on the other side so you don't see it. And after that, we can start working on our steering and our seat. We gotta cut a hole, put a bunch of stuff in. That's what that bike's over there for. Yeah. That's gonna be our main parts here. Let's go over to it. We're gonna use this for the front steering. We're gonna flip it around, so this is gonna be facing the front, so it gives you more room to steer. And then we're gonna cut all this off and use this seat housing thing to attach to the actual frame of the bike. And this should be removable pretty easy, so it could slide over everything. Yeah, it should work. Alright, we got the rear mounts on. Everything worked out fine. Took a while to measure, like, distance-wise. Those two are the same size bracket, so I had to get it like right in the middle of everything here. So that all worked out well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the steering bracket. I have a piece of metal right here. It's really thick. Now I can't use the original like steering because it will make me cut a hole like huge in that, and I don't want to do that. So plan is to make a little bracket for right here, cut out the hole so you can still get to that bolt, and then come off of it with a some kind of tubing. I think I have some tubing over there. I can come up so it'll go out of the fender of a little hole, probably right the same spot what that is, and then you can attach the handles to that. So that's what I'm going to work on. Hopefully it's easy. It's not the prettiest plate in the world, but it works. So now I'm going to go ahead and find a tube that will work. I might cut off that thing first and then find a tube that will work and then weld all that together. So I did some cutting on the bicycle there, and I took off the whole steering assembly thing. This was just screwed on, and I'm probably just going to get rid of that and then just put a bolt through it, just for like a quick, easy release. But here's what I was talking about. I'm going to weld it on right here, and then this is going to control the whole steering. I wouldn't move it, but it's going to fall. So yeah, I'm going to clean all that up, weld it on, and then work on figuring out what I'm going to do for a pin and a bolt right here. Alright, we got the steering all figured out. Only thing left is to put a bolt through it, and you'll be able to access it from underneath to take off the actual steering if you wanted to. Next, we're going to work on the back seat. I'm thinking about mounting it like somewhere right here. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off of that. Cut as much off as I can. I'll probably cut all that off and then cut it right here. That'll give us plenty of room. Alright, we got the back seat on and everything looks good. Besides my welds are awful, but it's holding and that's all that matters, right? So I'm gonna clean up the welds, and also I'm gonna add another support right here just because, you know, you can never be too careful. So I can add a couple more supports in there, and I still need to drill the hole for the front steering, but I'm gonna throw it all on and see what it looks like. I got some stuff done off camera. I went ahead and cut off this bar off these old handles and made it look a lot more like cruiser-like. So it looks a lot better than the really low ones, and it feels a lot better. Also welded up some stuff, some finishing touches. I added the front bracket, so it's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty close. Hopefully finish it up pretty soon. But that's gonna be a wrap for this episode, guys. I'm not gonna bore you with another 19-minute video. So yeah, it looks like what I'm imagining. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a poll up if I can figure out how to do that. What color should we paint it? Because I mean, it's getting pretty close to that time, and I want to figure out what color I need to be looking for. I'm thinking of a red or maybe like a teal blue, kind of like what's in here already. Maybe, I don't know. I'll throw up a bunch of colors in the poll, and whatever you guys choose, I will do. So yeah, next episode we're gonna throw the engine back in it and drive it around, make sure nothing breaks on us, and then we can go ahead, start final assembly, paint everything, do body work. All these cars are really loud. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. That's a huge milestone, and I can't even express how grateful I am. This is something I'm really enjoying, and I'm glad I'm getting good feedback from it. So I will catch you guys in the next episode. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like and want to subscribe. Not forcing anyone to. Alright guys, thanks for watching.